And that's what's happening here. You're looking at the only teenage zombie biker frog voodoo hippie musical that Beryl Reid ever made. George Sanders is in it too, and the magnificent Nicky Henson.
Good evening.
I had a telephone call from the police.
The word, Mother, is fuzz. Everybody dies, don't they? But some come back. Isn't that so?
You tried to get into the locked room today, didn't you?
How do the dead come back, Mother?
The plot is simple. Beryl Reid has made a pact with the devil. We don't get to see the small print, but there's clearly a clause about a baby. Baby grows up into a long-haired leather boy who, one night, takes his dead father's NHS glasses and finds himself attacked by the sinister power of the household frog. Got it so far?
Was there a sense, do you think, in which they thought, right, let's stick all of these elements from all of these different genres in because it's a way of attracting an audience?
It was a way of attracting money. So I said to the producers, how did you get, one day at the lunch break, I said, how did you get the money to make a piece of crap like this? He says, I just walked into the Money Men and said, I've got a script here, teenage motorcycle gang commit suicide and come back from the dead and terrorise the neighbourhood. I said, how much do you need? And he got it made. Mind you, it only cost about £4,000 or something.
Nicky's the head of a motorcycle gang, of the sort that wouldn't be seen dead in an egg and spoon race. And here's how he achieves immortality. In no time, Nicky's been interred in cinema's strangest burial scene, complete with sub-Donovan folk tunes.
He really got it on. He rode that sweet machine just like a bomb. He fell.
Once he's back from the dead, all the gang members commit suicide in a variety of eye-catching ways. All this imaginative self-murder is worth it, though, because they can come back to life and do stuff like this.
We drove through a wall. It was a polystyrene wall with bricks painted on it. But they kept it as a piece of weather cover. Just half weather cover, in case we couldn't get into the studio, but it was raining too much to some of the stuff out in the graveyard and stuff like that. So it stayed there for 4 weeks, and it kept on fading, so they keep on painting it over and painting the bricks again. And poor old Cliff Diggins, my stunt double, he got to do this stunt again. And he drove through the wall, and the bike went straight through the wall, and he stayed outside because there was an inch of paint on it. And he was off to the hospital again.
But the element that really makes this a rich document of the mindset of 1973 is its anti-establishment vibe. The revolution begins, and the fine fare on Shepperton High Street is its Odessa Steps. Shocking, isn't it? 5.5 pence for Vim.
Get off!
The critics hated this. The man from the Times said it was bereft of wit and imagination, and that it was only suited for a post-prandial entertainment at an SS reunion.
Tom, she's dead.
I've never knowingly had dinner with a Nazi, but I really like this film. I think it's moved by the true spirit of exploitation. I can't persuade Nicky, though.
What did you think it was when you were making it?
A piece of shit. But I thought nobody would ever see it. And here I am talking to you 40 years later. It's ridiculous.
So how do you feel when you watch it now?
Ashamed.